Hi, so welcome to today's video. I've been missing for a while simply because I've been basically outdoors. I've been spending time with friends, been going hiking and all of those things. And therefore, I've basically not had time to film any videos, and also I haven't been wearing that much makeup. So most of the makeup I'm going to be talking about today are things that I used both in June and July because I didn't wear makeup that often. So I don't have too many products either. So hopefully this video is not too long. And yeah, I think we can start with the base products that I've been using the most in the last 2 months. And that is, both of them are from Revlon, and both of them, I think I've been promising a review for these products for a while. And yes, I promise I will get to these really soon. Maybe next week I will film a review of both of these. One is the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Glow Foundation. This has been out for a while and I really like this. I like this on its own, but I like it even better when I mix it in with the Revlon Skin Lights Face Glow Illuminator in Sunrise Luster. So I like the combination of both of these. On its own, this glow foundation doesn't give much of a glow. It's not as glowy as, let's say, the True Match Lumi from L'Oreal. It doesn't give that level of glow. So I like to mix this in with this. So that's when it kind of amps up on the glow department. But if you are generally normal skin tone, then not normal, if your skin type is normal and you are not really looking for too much of a glow, you can use this on its own, and I think it works really well. So these are the two main base products that I used, and I think, yes, I will definitely post a review on both of them pretty soon, so for a more detailed review. And yeah, in short, I really like both of them, and I have tried using the Skin Lights with other foundations that I have as well, and kind of works well. So I did try it with stick foundations as well. I tried it with liquid. I haven't tried it with powder, but I did try using this as a liquid highlighter as they recommend, and I kind of like it in all the forms, in all the various ways that I've used it. I kind of enjoy it. So I will do a slightly more detailed review of this pretty soon, where I will show you how it works with all these different works in all these different ways basically. So that was the base products. In terms of, okay, so now let's go to the bronzer, highlighter, and the bronzer, highlighter, blush. Let's go there. So for the bronzer, or actually more for a contour purpose, I've been using the Kevyn Aucoin, the Contour Duo. So this is like a mini size, and it has the sculpting powder in medium and the celestial powder in candlelight. Now, the first time when I actually picked this up, as you can see it here as well, it's pretty powdery. It's a very powdery formula, and I never really liked it because although the packaging is very convenient for travel, the powderiness of it kind of makes me a little scared to put it in with any makeup bag or anything for travel purposes, simply because I feel like they seem very delicate. It might break and, you know, just be a mess everywhere. But this has kind of grown on me. I really like the formula. It works really well for my skin tone. In fact, the celestial powder in candlelight, the highlighter is very, very subtle. So it actually works very well as like an all-over illuminating powder for my skin tone. So if you are around my skin tone, you could get away with using that particular powder as like an all-over finishing powder kind of a thing, where it provides a little bit of luminosity. So that's basically what I've been using this for. I didn't really use it much as a highlighter because it wasn't highlighty enough for me. The contour powder, I don't really contour exactly. I just kind of put a little bit down here in the hollows of my cheek, but not really try and chisel things out. The shade is really nice. So again, if you have my skin tone and you want to contour, this is the sculpting powder in the shade medium, is really nice. But yeah, I just kind of buff it and use it almost like a bronzer, and it's still fine. But yeah, it is a little bit more on the gray tone side, so you can actually contour with the powder too if you really want to do that. So this one is from Kevyn Aucoin, and this is a product I kind of fell back in love with because I was kind of on the verge of giving this away, since the first couple of times when I used it, I didn't like it too much because of the powderiness, but now it's kind of grown on me, so that's interesting. The highlighter that I've been using is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Heatwave one. I don't know which edition this is. They release this pretty often. I think there was one 2 years ago. I think this might be like 3 years old. Maybe 3, maybe 4, I'm not very sure. I don't remember when I picked this up. And this is what it looks like. And it's the baked gelée type of formula, and I really, really like this. This one, it has a bit of an overspray, and as you can see, I have been focusing my brush around here. So that's where most of the overspray is gone, and I've kind of kept the overspray on this part of the pan, just, you know, just because I like to keep these things intact for a bit. So yeah, I think you can see it better here. I've basically been using that little corner there, and yeah, I really like this. I like baked gelée formulas, especially for highlighters and blushes, and this is no exception. It works really well. I don't understand the hype behind Heatwave. I mean, it doesn't seem like a shade which you can't really dupe, but yeah, it looks beautiful on the skin. I have it and I love it and I'm enjoying it. But again, I don't understand the hype exactly, like why people were going crazy about it. Maybe they were going crazy about it before highlighters became a big thing. I don't know. But yeah, this is really nice, and I really like the compact too. I like all the details. It is not metal, it is plastic, but yeah. This was, I think, probably their summer 2018 or 2017, maybe even 2017, I don't know, 2018 collection. It's been in my collection for a while, at least 3 years, so I don't know when it was released. If you know, let me know in the comments below. Now, blushes. Now, blushes, again, I didn't really use too many blushes. I have 3 blushes with me. Okay, let's start with Lottie London. Actually, they have 2 drugstore and 1 high-end blush. So this is the Lottie London Blush Crush. I have this in the shade Justin. I don't know if they still sell these anymore. They were actually quite popular when they were out a couple of years ago. I think 2 years ago, probably. And they used to be sold at Ulta. I think I picked this up at Ulta, and they used to be also found at Target. I don't know if they're still available. And this is what this looks like. It's a very nice soft pink, and it kind of goes well with you know, almost any look. So it's a very easy to throw on type of a blush shade, and the formula is pretty nice too. And this is the only product that I have from Lottie London, and I kind of like it. So I'm thinking of maybe trying some other products from them. I haven't really seen too many new releases from them, so let's see. Maybe I will keep an eye out and see if anything interests me. I haven't seen any new blush releases either. This formula is really nice. It's not a very matte blush. It's not a very shimmery blush either. So it's kind of like a sheen, which I like. I like those kind of blushes too. Versus like a flat out matte, which can sometimes look a little chalky on your skin. So this is something that I've been enjoying this month, and yeah, basically June and July. Now it's already August. The other blush is an old Essence blush. Now I don't know if this blush is still sold. It's a pretty old blush. I think it's been in my collection for now 5 years probably. Maybe it's time to slowly consider throwing this away, but I really like this shade. This shade is shade 70 Kissable. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if, you know, it makes any sense talking about it because I don't think it's available anymore. And this is a very nice mauve kind of a blush, and it's perfect for fall. So although I pulled it out in the summer, I can still use it, and it still looks nice. And I'm happy I got some use out of it. It actually looks like it's barely been used. I've used it a couple of times, but again, it's a pretty pigmented blush, so you don't really need too much, which is probably why my usage on this blush looks like it's barely been used. You know, the pan looks perfect, actually, almost perfect. But yeah, it's a pigmented, nice blush. Again, this one is not, it has a bit of shimmer, but again, not too shiny or sparkly. And it's more of a satin finish on your skin. So the glitter particles are barely visible. So it almost looks like a sheeny, nice blush. And of course, for the price, you can never beat Essence blushes. Most of Essence blushes are all hits, in my opinion. I have yet to find an Essence blush which I've not liked. And this one, unfortunately, is not, you know, made anymore. But yeah, maybe they will bring back similar shades and then I can finally get rid of this and then pick up a new one. The other blush that I have is from Paul and Joe, and this is actually in their refill packaging. I still keep it in the box to keep it safe. I haven't bought the compact separately yet, and it looks like I might not, because I've had this for so many years and I still haven't bothered picking up the actual compact in which you can put it. I've been basically saving this in this little transparent box that they send you the refills in. This is a beautiful blush. I really like it. It's got a nice small split plan here with a shimmery end and a matte pink there. I generally like to mix both of these colors. I don't use them individually so much, or at the max I basically use just the matte pink portion, not too much of the shimmer. They're very nice. These blushes, the formula of Paul and Joe products have always impressed me, and these blushes are no exception. This particular blush has been with me, I think, easily for 5 years. It still performs the same way. It just looks really nice on the skin. It's one of my favorite blushes, and the shade is also, it looks very scary in the pan, but it's actually not too bad. You can easily blend it out, buff it out, and you can you know, just need to be a little bit careful about the amount that you put on, obviously, and you know, it's not going to be difficult to blend. There are some pigmented blushes which are difficult to blend, and that's when you run into problematic situations. This is fine that way, and yeah, it's again a very satin type of a finish. It's not really too shimmery, nor is it too matte. So again, I enjoyed this kind of formula. So that was the blushes that I used, and yeah, I just, now that I'm looking at it, I think both of these, they look pretty similar if you swatch them, but this is a slightly more intense pink, and I think both are warm pinks. So looks like, yeah, those were pretty good for the summer, except for this one. This one is more of a autumn style blush, autumn fall style blush, but I still enjoyed using them. Now eyeshadow, I didn't really use too many eyeshadows. The last video that I uploaded was on these two eyeshadow palettes from Revlon, and I've been basically using just these for the last 2 months. I haven't really, you know, gone and used anything else. These were like pretty quick and easy to use, and I do have a detailed review with the swatches and everything as well already, so I can link that video here if you want to see the swatches of both these palettes. I have them in the shades Clapback and in the shade The Big Bang. And out of both of these, I think even in my review I did mention that I generally enjoy the Big Bang more than Clapback. And actually speaking, the shades in this one look really nice, but they don't look that great on my eyes. But these ones, they really come off much better on the eyes. And these are Baked Gelée again, and they're a little bit toned down. They're not very intense. So if you're used to very intense metallic, like foil style shadows, these probably aren't for you. If you're looking for slightly more softer shades which you can kind of wear, you know, to more formal settings, then this is actually not a bad choice. Even the color ones, like for example, this one looks kind of scary, but you can still wear this and it doesn't look too intense, you know. So yeah, so this basically has a very niche group of people that, you know, probably will like it. So those were the two eyeshadow palettes that I did use. So yeah, I guess that's most of the products. Now let's get to the lip products. Again, I didn't really use too many lip products, mostly been using lip balm. And yeah, so I do have two products from the brand called Skinsy. I think I did mention Skinsy in one of my previous videos where I had a different shade of the same type of lipstick. These are their liquid matte lipsticks, and I think they pretty much sell only 4 shades, and I have 3 of those shades with me. I gave away one of the shades to my cousin, so I have all 3 of the shades. I'm not sure if they are still selling these or if, you know, the company is like not there anymore. I have no idea, but yeah, these products are really nice. I really like these matte liquid lipsticks. These are the only matte liquid lipsticks that I have so far liked. I generally don't like matte products. I don't like matte lip products in general, and especially the liquid matte lipsticks, and these are an exception. I kind of enjoy these. So Those are the skinsy ones. I have this in the shade Just Jazzy and Morning Love. I don't know if they're still in stock or if they're still being sold. I can maybe update you guys in the description if they're still available or not. But they're very nice. They're very comfortable to wear. They don't really dry your lips out either, which is a plus for me. So those were the skinsy lipsticks. And then I have two Avon lipsticks, which are from a holiday collection, again, I think from 2018 or 2019. I don't really remember. I picked them up because of how beautiful the packaging is, and I was pretty impressed with the actual formula of these lipsticks. They're cream style lipsticks, so they're extremely moisturizing. And these two shades I picked up, I think the full set. There were like some 5 lipsticks that they released as part of their holiday collection, and I think I picked them all up. And out of all of them, I think these two were my favorite shades. One is called Merry Mauve, and this is the one. This has tiny bits of glitter in them, tiny bits of glitter. So, but it doesn't irritate your lips. It doesn't really, it kind of just adds a little bit of a shine versus being gritty. So that's still okay with me. So this was the shade Merry Mauve. The other one I have is called Holiday Chocolate, which is actually one of my favorite brownie nudes. This is quite nice too, and both of them are very nice and creamy, so you know your lips are very happy when you wear these. And yeah, I don't buy any more Avon products. I just basically picked these up because it was so pretty, but usually I don't buy any. But if you are somebody who buys Avon products, I think their lip products, at least based off of this, I can tell you that seem quite nice. The only other lip product that I was using other than these guys is from No. 7, and this is the No. 7 Stay Perfect lipstick. Again, I'm not sure if they have this line anymore. I don't know. I think No. 7 has a couple of different types of lipsticks, and this was, I believe, a matte, but it does feel pretty creamy, so I'm guessing it's more like one of those comfort matte type of lipsticks. They don't feel too drying, and they generally they glide on pretty easily too. So it's not a super matte lipstick, so I'm still happy to wear these. And I really like this color. This is in the shade Blushing Tulip. So this was the other lipstick that I used in the last couple of months, the last 2 months basically. So that's it, I think. Yeah, I think I kind of sped through everything. I have to go and pick up my son. So yeah, these are the lip products that I used, and yeah, I guess that's it. And I hope to come back again with another video. Most likely I will be talking about these products in my next video. So yeah, till then, I hope you're having a great summer, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.